Hi y'all, this is Deidre here with Deidre's Daily Dreamers coming at you with a new video. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, share this video with family and friends as I'm trying to grow my channel. And today we are talking about a very serious topic. I thought I would do like several cleansing like videos to get rid of 2021. And so I'm going to be talking about church hurt today. So a lot of you do not know, but I quit attending church this year. Like straight across the board, like just quit. I quit all my activities toward the end of the year, and I've been struggling spiritually for quite some time. I'm not happy to say that. I have been struggling for the last 3 years with my relationship with God. I love God. I want a relationship with God, but it's kind of like strained, I guess, is what I would say. I don't know if my mom dying like triggered that. I would definitely say like different people in my life doing different things has contributed to my church hurt. Like, I was going to a women's Bible study, and I felt like I was being singled out and just like being targeted for different things that I do in my life and different things that I felt like I was being pressured to get married. And I am getting married, but I was being pressured to get married on paper, and like it was just horrible. Like, and I was like being told things in the name of God or Jesus, and I just didn't feel like it was right, like being pressured that way. And so like I did write a letter. I wrote a letter to the big pastor. I was going to a large church, a mega church in my area. And I wrote a note to like the big, like the head pastor, the pastor to my church, the pastor to several other of the churches in my area that are connected to our church. Mostly because I had sat up under another one that had moved to a different building. And so I did that. I had very little success with that. Matthew went with me as moral support because I didn't want it just to be me and the pastor, because I felt like that was inappropriate. And so I took Matthew with me, and come to find out, the leader, the women's group leader, she was there as well. And like the pastor was not interested in what I had to say. He was more concerned about getting back home to his kids than he was listening to me and what I had to say. And he cared. He did not care that I was leaving the church. And I thought that was sad, because if you don't care that I'm leaving, that means you don't care about anybody leaving the church. And there are probably buku of people every Sunday that leave churches and never go back. And I did some research about the demographics of people leaving church, and I'll share that in a different video, but it was very eye-opening to see the demographic of people leaving the church, and it was sad because I wanted to stay. I wanted them to give me a reason to stay, but in the end, it was like he didn't care. I didn't feel like the senior pastor even cared. He kind of sent this pastor to do his dirty work, I felt like. And I just got turned off by the church altogether. I was growing distant in the beginning, in the not the beginning of attending the church, but towards the end, I was going distant. I was like having trouble connecting with people, and I really felt like people like sided with the church over me just because it was the church, not because the church was right, not because the church was wrong. Like I felt like they didn't even use their brain to say, okay, does she have a Bible reason to why this is the issue to her or anything like that. Like, I lost a whole lot of friends at once. I went from having several groups that I attended and that I enjoyed the people for a little bit of the time to not having anybody in my corner except for the few family members that I have left. And my family none of my family live nearby. They're all at least 30 minutes away or more. And so it's like I don't have a network of people in my life. And so now I have no friends, and it's just me and Matthew. And I'm thinking of some creative ways to make new friends in the new year, but with the pandemic, that is still going to be hard to do. And I'm considering doing my own house group, like my own house group, and it not be Christian based. Just because a lot of churchy like stuff is like triggering to me at this time. Like, I love God. I love the church to a good extent, but I will not be darkening doors anytime soon. I don't know when I will return to the church, if ever. Just because this experience was so bad, and I just felt like they let me walk away and they didn't care. Like, they weren't helping me in any way. Some of the church people in the church helped me, but as far as the church itself, like, I felt like they had resources that they could have helped and they refused or neglected to. So that's kind of my issue with this church. I realize all churches are not like this. I feel like a majority of churches today, though, are. I feel like they're just money makers, and that the pastors don't care. They're just there for their salary, and they're not there for the people anymore. And I think it's a shame that it that way, but sadly it is. In a lot of churches it is, whether it be small churches, medium churches, large churches, mega churches. I think straight across the board it is sadly that way. And so I'll just wrap up this video by saying this year I'm trying to get closer to God in the way that I know how to do. And I'm going to try some new things, some like guided meditation and things of that nature to like new nature to like soothe my soul and to get closer to God. And I do use like actual nature, but I feel like using the guided meditations like of the beach and maybe the jungle or something like that would be just as beneficial to me as being outside. And so that's one thing I plan on doing. I would like to read the Bible through, just because it's been so long since I've read the Bible all the way through. And so I would like to do that. And then I would like to increase my prayer life. And that's part of meditating to me. And just pray and seek God with my whole heart. And I know He knows the broken state that I'm in from the world around me. And I just want to reach out and say that, if you've been church hurt and you are struggling, you are not alone. And if you are if you have found this video helpful, I would love it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below. I would love your opinions or comments. I love comments. And so with that being said, dream big, Deidre's Daily Dreamers. Dream big. Bye-bye.